drunk, but I like it.
Alright, no Homebrew Wednesday today, just going to review this beer. Let's do it. So, what is it? It's called Chalky's Bark. I thought I'd just dedicate a video just to doing a review on this because it seems like it's quite an interesting beer, you know. Even if you're not from England, you might be familiar with a very famous chef called Rick Stein. He's had TV series, etc., etc. Makes some good food. And this beer is actually named after his dog. If you ever watch some of the programmes he's done, his dog goes everywhere with him. And it's called Chalky. It's not the first beer he's done. He did do another beer, I'm not sure how long ago it was made, but it was called Chalky's Bite. So this is sort of like the sequel beer to the one that he did. Obviously it's not just made by Rick Stein, it's made by a company called Sharps, which are based in Rock in Cornwall, which I believe is where Rick Stein also lives. A lot of his videos were shot in Cornwall because of, obviously it's very rich in fresh seafood. So, I'm hoping this is going to be something a little bit different. Mainly because chefs, generally, tend to have much more knowledge about taste and aroma across the board than your average Joe. But you know, whether that will carry over into a beer is another question. It says it's flavoured with ginger. So it's going to be interesting to see if we can pick any ginger notes out this beer. Should we crack on? I'm just having a look at what's on the back here. It's supposed to have a lemony fruit aroma. So we can all guess what type of hops would be used for that. Gently sweet body. Okay, that's one way to put it. All right, let's crack on, shall we? Oh, right, let's carry this over. Let's see what we got here. A little bit fizzy, slightly cloudy, very strong aroma. I can smell it all the way from over here. A little bit of the yeast did go in, which is probably contributing to that cloud. Bleach white head, which is quite a surprise, and it simmered down very quickly. There's such a strong hop nose on there. So strong. But there is a tiny bit of ginger, not as much as I thought there would be. It's got just such a clean smell. It's one of the cleanest smelling sort of light-bodied ales that I've actually smelt. It's just so easy to pick out flavours. It's not like you're fumbling around in the dark. Alright, let's go in. Yeah, that's definitely Citra hops, for definite. That has got quite a nice, complex flavour profile, considering it's a light ale. Normally, you could only get away with maybe one or two flavours, but really fruity, aromatic, lemon peel. I'm not sure how to describe the difference between lemon peel and the lemon, but the only thing I can think of is like when you have like a classic martini and they squeeze a lemon peel, and it's very aromatic. It's quite perfumey in comparison with actually having the lemon itself. And there's a lot of that on the flavour. It's sort of really aromatic. And you know, I wouldn't say that there's much ginger flavour, but there is that gingery spice. I think it's fair to say we can say those two things are different. You know, ginger certainly has a flavour, a very strong flavour, but the spice is a different thing altogether. I guess you could say it's a little bit like the difference between the actual flavour of the hops and the amount of bitterness that it provides. In a similar way, yeah, it's not overly gingery, but then I would have thought it'd be a bold move making a very strong ginger flavour anyway in a light ale. you know, considering. Yeah, it's just so fresh. It's lovely. If there was an ale that could, you know, represent what life is like in Cornwall, probably one of the hottest places in England, right by the sea, I think this ale well represents Cornwall, definitely. More so than Rick Stein and his dog. Obviously, he wanted a little memento of his little Jack Russell before it died. So that's it. I'd just like to say thank you for 300 subscribers. I just checked 2 days ago. The last time I checked it was on like 296, and it's hit 300. So thank you very much. And that really gives me confidence that these Homebrew Wednesday videos aren't completely and utterly pointless. That's, you know, and it's not just subscribers. I think it's nice to see that obviously as you gain more subscribers, clearly there's more people interested in the homebrewing community, and they know the best place to go is YouTube. Yeah, so that's good. The more the merrier, as I always say. So hopefully we'll see some new channels blossoming in the world of YouTube. So that would be very nice. All right, happy Homebrew Wednesday, everyone. Sorry it's just a beer review. The weather out here is horrid, very, very cold, and it's just so dreary. It'll be more sunny in Hades. All right, have a good afternoon.